Are you the one who starts the best conversations on Facebook, WhatsApp, or in the group chat? If so, this is the podcast for you. Hi, I'm Eva.
And I'm Don, and welcome to Chat and Bother. This is a 15-minute podcast where we start conversations and you and your circle finish them. So go ahead and share this episode with a friend or family member so they can listen to it and you can talk about it together.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so I really thought we had exhausted the grudge conversation.
We're not done.
So there's just a little bit left because there's a tweet that I did not talk about. So most people who know me know that I don't get into astrology. I don't know what it is about it that doesn't really sit well in my spirit. But whenever things come across my timeline that say Capricorns act like this, it's 9 times out of 10, it's pretty accurate. But again, I don't even know what my kids' signs are. I only know what my husband's sign is because he shares a birthday with like one of my very best friends. So, and I know she pays attention to astrology. So I'll read the stuff that she posts about it and things like that. And be like, yup, that's accurate. So anyway, so a tweet came across my timeline when I was thinking about grudges and deciding about bothering Don about grudges. And Sherry Blue said, "What's the tea on Capricorns and grudges? Because Dallas don't let shit go. He came in my room this morning on straight BS talking about I didn't want to go to sleep. You mean last night at bedtime? Okay." That sent me somewhere. As a Capricorn, or as me, who happens to be born during whatever that means, to be a Capricorn. Yeah. You know, they say, don't go to sleep mad. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to still be mad.
Yeah.
I might not act like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to still make you breakfast, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not, you're not going to know. I mean, you might know because you know me.
Right.
But as far as my everyday, I'm not going to let you know that I am consumed with rage and anger.
There's some truth to that. My best friend has same sign, and you could
as me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you know
that's so funny.
It's the principle of the matter. Is like if there's a picture in the dictionary of it's the principle of it all.
Yes, and I know
his
exactly
face
who you're talking about.
Is in there.
I know exactly who you're talking about. And what's so funny is that my friends are the same sign with you.
Yep.
And your friends
same sign
are the same as me.
A little creepy.
That's weird. No, creepy is the exact same birthday. Now that is a problem.
You and him are what, 3 days apart?
That's weird. That's really weird. But again, I don't know that it has to do with when you're born. I think that it's personality.
Yeah,
that
it's definitely personality.
Happen to have. And it's so funny that your personality and my personality would attract opposites like that.
Yeah.
That's really wild.
Yeah.
So the Geminis that you know, that's you, right?
Uh-huh.
How do you handle grudges?
Oh, two-faced. So there's a part of me that'll be like, let it go, man. We bigger than this.
That's a small part.
Yeah, sometimes he got a real small voice. But, you know, there's another part to be like, nah, they shot your cousin. We ain't gonna let that ride. And you know, obviously, you know, that's nobody shot my cousin.
Nobody shot your cousin. But it feels like that. But
the part of me that says, no, we riding right now is the one that is the loudest voice at most times. And so when you got those two, I always thought about it like the Tom and Jerry. You had a little angel on one shoulder and a little devil on the other shoulder. Like, that's how I always thought about it. I don't know that that's limited to Geminis, but, you know, that's what's always associated with Geminis, that they have those two personalities, and then they will decide which one they're going to listen to at the moment. Mm-hmm. And, you know, as I got older and I found Jesus,
Jesus found you.
Oh Jesus God. Always knew where I was. we just didn't click clack for a while, you know. He knew where I live, you know.
He was keeping an eye out.
Right. And he was good looking out because, you know, there was always something lurking around the corner that, you know, if it hadn't been for the Lord. As I got older, I started listening to that voice more. You know, the one that made sense, the one that made the rational decisions, the one that acted in a more calculated way as opposed to a spur of the moment, impulsive, you know, not looking before you leap.
Just going off.
That guy, he was a loose cannon.
So the two sides are still there.
Oh, yeah. Very much so.
But they communicate and say, is this a situation
No,
where you
they do
this?
not communicate.
They do not.
No,
Okay.
it is. I'm the go-between. They'll talk to me, and then I'll be like, he's probably right. No, he ain't.
So there's a full conversation going on.
I mean, it doesn't play out audibly, but
thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Because I might be that guy at the bus stop that,
Right, having a full conversation, a full coherence conversation, but a conversation nonetheless.
Right.
When we're talking about our expectations of a Capricorn, somebody does something, you say, ooh, what's your sign? Or somebody reacts a certain way, ooh, what's your sign? The stereotype that goes with Capricorns, the stereotype that goes with Gemini. I don't even know what my kids are. I just know they're a lot. So whatever signs are a lot, that's them. What stereotypes about you are true? And that is loaded.
Yes.
Because we are Black people. And in America, there are so many unpleasant stereotypes that have persisted throughout history.
Yeah, but some of it's accurate.
I mean, is it though?
I like watermelon. I love chicken.
A lot of people like watermelon. A lot of people
I
like
run
chicken.
fast.
So listen, wow. Okay. I am so regretting starting this conversation with a microphone on. I think I'm going to walk this back a skosh.
Okay. All right.
So there are certain stereotypes. We're going to stay with the ones that are non-damaging. Okay. Because it's not like we don't know what many of these things are. There are lots of them.
Yeah.
And we're going to steer clear of the ones that are going to keep them from putting this as a family-friendly podcast.
Got it.
First, I'm going to describe myself.
Okay.
And then I will give you the stereotypes that go with who I am statistically. Not even statistically, but like what is that called?
What people would label you as?
My labels.
Yeah.
I will go, okay, so I'm Black. For those of you who have not read the description of the podcast or seen the thumbnail, I'm Black. And I am a woman. I am of Caribbean descent. I'm dark brown. I am not a food type. Oh, I can't stand that when you describe skin color as a snack. I can't do it. But we digress. So that's me in a nutshell. Yeah, that's it. I have been in my youth described as pretty.
I would wholeheartedly agree.
You would agree with that?
I would agree
with you. That. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yes.
I went to a school where I was a minority. My last 2 years, I was still a minority, but not as much as my first 2 years in high school and all of the other years. And that's really about it. That's because we only have 15 minutes. That's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
So the ones that are true, Black, I do enjoy chicken. I do. Chicken in all forms, though. Yeah. It doesn't have to be fried. It could be sauteed. I love chicken in all forms.
It could be whatever.
It could be barbecue. That's a new thing because I didn't really get into barbecue until... I didn't know much about barbecue until you and I started dating. I didn't... one that does not apply. American hot sauce. I did not know about American hot sauce, again, until you and I started dating.
Right, but we fixed that.
It's been dealt with. Yeah. So I didn't fall into that hot sauce in my bag type thing. I wasn't putting hot sauce on my chicken, but I did enjoy chicken.
But now you put it on mac.
I put it on macaroni. I put it on anything. Collard greens, anything. Yes, we had...
It's done here.
We grew watermelons in the backyard. There, I said it.
No.
We did. Okay. I said it out loud.
This yard.
With the horse. This horse
you
situation.
Had horses, watermelons. What was not in that backyard?
Oh gosh, it shouldn't. Look, I shouldn't have been back there. It was a mess. All right, so we're not going to talk about this horse again.
Okay. Mr. Andy is always going to have a place in my heart even though I never met him.
There was watermelons were in the backyard. So yes, so that stereotype, it holds. Dark brown. I don't know what stereotypes go with that. I don't know.
The blacker the bear, the sweeter the juice.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's going to take us to a place that's not going to keep our podcast family friendly. We're going to leave that where it is. Of Caribbean descent, 10 jobs. Now, you know whose fault? You know whose fault it was.
I'm not touching that.
You guys have seen that episode with the Headleys.
Hey, man.
Yes, you've seen the Hey Man episode of In Living Color.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that was a stereotype. It's so funny how many stereotypes I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And so when I saw that episode, I'm like, oh, shoot. Oh, that really is. Oh, so other people see us this way too. I thought that was just how things were.
Right.
But yes. And it's like right now, you're listening to this podcast. There's a lot going on all the time.
Is there curry smell in our house right now?
Ooh, does our house smell like curry right now? Not really.
Not today.
Not today. Not today. But
pick a day.
But do I close the doors?
Yes. Yeah.
And because you know what's going down.
Right.
When those doors close, and I say, you guys, if you have any laundry out here, take it to your room.
Right.
You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going down.
But I will go to work with that smell on me because that food is that good. So
you could live with it.
Right.
So yes, sometimes we smell like curry, and yes, you have to have at least 2 jobs. Or no, if 2 jobs, you're lazy.
That's all you doing?
That's all you do. So yes, multiple jobs, and going to a school that was not diverse. The way I speak can be code switching isn't hard because I didn't know code switching was a thing until I had another code to switch to. Right. I didn't know until I got to an HBCU, and they're like, "Why do you sound that way?"
Right.
And I'm like, "Sound what way?"
Right.
They're like that. The things the words that none of that sounds right. And the Birkenstocks.
So okay, that's not a stereotype. That's just weird.
That's not weird. I didn't know.
The peppermint patty sandals.
Hold on, though. There were socks involved.
No, socks and sandals, bro. Not slides. No. Not post-game, recovery slides.
I had those because I played soccer, but that's why I had those, because they were for the game. But yeah, I had socks and sandals and ooh.
Okay, that's your new name, Peppermint.
No, we're not going to call me. No, we're not doing that. All right, so time is getting close, and we haven't gone through your stereotypes, sir. You've already told us you run fast, you like chicken and watermelon. I
have, throughout my career, had to choke back comments at work to avoid the angry black man.
But as we have heard on these last couple of episodes. I
am the angry black man. I am, yes. I resemble those remarks.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. And you know what's funny? I never felt that. I never thought about, yes, he is angry black dude. I didn't picture it that way.
So part of what I picked up as like a mechanism to address that is comedy. Being able to make people laugh.
Okay.
I'm not a small dude. So, I walk into the room. One of my mentors, from our first job, I asked him how he always felt comfortable when he's a large dude, looks like a linebacker. I asked him, how do you feel so confident and, not be nervous when you got to present to the CEO of Bank of America at the time? He was like, he can't beat me.
Oh, gosh. Okay, that is not a mentor I want you to have.
Oh, man, he was my best mentor ever.
Nope. Oh, my goodness.
I was like, okay, I can deal with that.
Oh, no.
But there were other mentors that
thank God.
To the edge off of that. And, they told stories. They made people feel comfortable. But that was a mechanism that I used to diffuse into that maybe even plays into a different stereotype.
Right, because that's more of a learned stereotype, is being an expert storyteller.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even say that that's a stereotype as much as it is a skill in the Black community.
Yeah.
Because if you can tell, boom,
man,
when you hear boom,
I like, no, you ain't gonna believe what happened today.
Right. And it's being able to hold people's attention. Yeah. Even if it is a stereotype, I'll accept that.
Yeah. And that has been something I've learned to weave into my skill set as a Black man in corporate America, where I am the only Black person in most rooms,
And and you are the only person who can tell that story the way you can tell it.
Right.
So when you have been sitting around Black people and Black culture, and that's really anybody who has that type of skill, that storytelling skill, especially in business.
Yeah. That's
golden. That's a stereotype I'll take.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with, I'll keep you laughing. But I remember Dave Chappelle, one of the things that set him off was when he realized that people weren't laughing with him, but they were laughing at what he was saying and the content. And you realized at that moment, the content was stereotypical. It was things that I don't really want you laughing at.
Yeah.
So I keep them laughing at things that don't matter. But if it crosses the line, that's when the angry black man comes out. The angry black man keeps people from hearing what I need to say. And so I need them to at least get to the point where they can hear it.
So some of the stereotypes that you actually don't mind playing into. The storyteller, because you can use those skills and people are ready to listen to you.
Yeah.
The angry black man, you have to temper that because, again, folks are on the ready,
right,
but usually to defend themselves.
Right.
And you don't want that, especially in corporate America. You want them to hear you.
Right.
Watermelon and fried chicken at work. I'm not going to eat it.
I just don't eat it in front of people at work.
You're not going to, no. If in front of you, I don't like chicken. I'm
not giving you that.
You can't have that. There will be no pictures of me on the internet going ham on a piece of chicken. It's never going to happen.
You will not see my bite marks.
You won't see my plate.
And a crescent of beautiful watermelon.
Of watermelon. You won't see it. I'm going to do that at home or at the cookout with my family and friends. Right. I'm not doing that. And they will be cut into cubes. Nice, respectful cubes.
Right.
Seedless cubes.
Now, come to my cookout, I'm face in.
It could go in. Bad. Like I could have watermelon seeds up my nose.
Spit them out.
You're not. No.
Into the yard.
I said no. We're not going that far.
On that note, I got to go to work.
And I got to go to work. Y'all, it has been fun. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you for joining us for Chat and Bother. Go ahead and like our Facebook page and share this episode with people that you want to chat with or just feel like bothering, or both. Visit our website, chatandbother.com, for our episode guide and other ways to connect with us. Take care.